Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, despite the gnashing of the teeth, despite the cries and swearing and the threats and everything else that the insane cult mob out there has tried to go after J.K. Rowling, all because she disagrees with one simple aspect of their leftist ideology out there, their woke personal agenda, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, because of that, they have tried to destroy her and in turn try to destroy Harry Potter as well. And guess what? The Harry Potter fan base is strong and they don't give two craps about your woke agenda or any of the kind of nonsense you want to continue to push down everybody's throat. Obviously, Hogwarts Legacy was a huge success out there, being the #1 game of the year when it released. And of course, there's a lot of people out there very, very excited about the Harry Potter television series coming from HBO Max. And guess what, boys and girls? We've got some updates. And despite all of the gnashing of teeth, it looks like J.K. Rowling, being that turf bigot, is not having any effect on the series whatsoever. Once again, the woke is going to see themselves lose, because it looks like the HBO boss is confirming that they're not having any problems whatsoever despite all the screams out there. And we've got some more information as to how soon we're going to be getting this series as well. So, boys and girls, this is a series that I am cautiously optimistic about. I'm really going to wait to see what the casting is to see how well this is going to do. But it sounds like J.K. Rowling, concerning the fact that she has a stranglehold on her franchise and will not let anybody screw with it without her direct permission, is actively involved. And all that's going to do is make the woke cry, especially when this series becomes a huge success. And I cannot wait to see that, boys and girls. So we're going to check this article from Bounding Into Comics from .com and get all of the juicy details and give you all the full updates on what the future of the Harry Potter series looks like so far. But before we do, if you do enjoy our content, hit that like button, share with all your friends, and subscribe or follow if you have not already, boys and girls, because we are grinding, we are growing, and I could not do that without every single one of you. Also, let us know about the comment section down below. Are you cautiously optimistic about the Harry Potter series, or do you not? Are you really excited about the Harry Potter series, or do you not trust in anything coming out of modern Hollywood? Let us know what you think about all of that. And also, if you'd like to support the channel, please check out the links in the description as well. So, from boundingintocomics.com and our dear sweet Spencer McCooley, HBO boss confirms J.K. Rowling has been fairly involved in the Harry Potter series production, says her views on transgender issues have had no effect on ability to find cast or crew. Oh, that's right. Color us shocked. Outside of the perpetually online and the people that have severe mental illnesses out there, the majority of people don't give a crap. They disagree. They may or may not disagree with J.K. Rowling's statement. In providing a brief update that will undoubtedly come as welcome news to the fans of The Boy Wizard, HBO chairman and CEO Casey Bloys has confirmed that not only has creator J.K. Rowling been fairly involved in the upcoming Harry Potter TV series, but also that its production has been in no way affected by her personal views on various transgender issues. Yes, despite all the screams, despite of literal threats on her life trying to get her removed from the planet, yes, it's not having any effect in the actual real world. Blows, who also serves as the chairman and CEO of Max, spoke to Rowling's involvement in the upcoming TV adaptation of her famous book series during a November 12th Warner Brothers press conference held in promotion of the company's upcoming production slate. As recapped by IGN's Alex Stedman, at one point fielding questions from attendees, Bloys was pressed by a currently unidentified reporter as to how involved Rowling was in the Harry Potter series production. Oh, I bet we can imagine if we ever do find out which reporter it was. Yes, I'd imagine they'll have written the kind of woke agenda driving, pushing cult nonsense articles that are exactly what you expect. Just like the guy that Variety uses on the red carpet to ask how gay everything is going to be. How gay, it's all going to be. Yeah, it's going to be that exact same kind of person out there. And whether the author's passionate views about trans issues had caused any problems in its ability to find a cast. Beginning with the reporter's first question, Bloys answered in turn. She's been fairly involved. She was very involved in the process of selecting the writer and the director, and I imagine she'll have opinions on casting. So yes, boys and girls, despite all of you wanting the world to distance themselves from J.K. Rowling, guess what? It's still her property, and she has control over it. So whine and cry some more. Please, by all means, let the salt from your tears completely and totally nourish the rest of the world. It's a beautiful thing to see. Moving to the second, the CEO affirmed that Rowling's reputation as a vocal critic of transgender politics hasn't affected the casting or the hiring of writers and production staff. So we haven't felt an impact from that. Color us shocked there. Just like Warner Brothers didn't see a single impact from all of the crazy woke cancel mob trying to go after Hogwarts Legacy, they're not noticing a single effect from all of you screaming psychopaths out there on the internet either. Oh, it's almost like you never really had any power to begin with. You just tricked a bunch of people into thinking because you were a loud screaming mob on social media that you were actually going to affect the bottom line. And it turns out we've had years of proving that it doesn't work and you have zero effect. And yes, you should actually cater to those evil bigots out there because we're the ones that show up to watch your television shows and movies and buy your merch, not the woke screaming psychopaths with blue hair and nose rings. Moving, it's a beautiful thing. Notably, Blois' recent comments are in line with the ones he gave on the subject following the initial announcement of the Harry Potter series being greenlit. Talking about a QA session, says, no, I don't think we're going to talk about it in this form. Rowling's views on that causing serious problems. He says that's a very online conversation. Very nuanced and complicated, and not something we're going to get into. Basically, he doesn't care. He knows it's just a bunch of screaming little psychopaths out there on the internet, and guess what? Hogwarts Legacy proved it. They have no effect whatsoever on the entire thing out there. And one other little tidbit of information we've got as well here, and this is via Collider. Their Harry Potter HBO series will release in 2027, says CEO Casey Blois. One of the ideas we're talked about is shooting the first season and the second season very close to each other time-wise. And that would be great. That would be wonderful. And that would also make it to where we might have to wait 2 or 3 years between seasons, like what we've seen with a lot of these streaming series is out there. And at the end of the day, it's a beautiful thing, boys and girls. No. But take your victory lap. Just like Tuesday and the election of Donald J. Trump showed that those little psychopaths do not control this country in any way, shape, or form. This Harry Potter TV series and the success of Hogwarts Legacy, and it shows you right here that this effect, these screaming little psychopaths out there on the internet have no real power whatsoever. They're not stopping them. No one's stopping from wanting to work on what's probably going to end up being the most successful, if done right, probably the most successful series in streaming history out there, ladies and gentlemen. No. They all love Harry Potter. Everybody loves the world of Harry Potter. Everybody loves Hogwarts Legacy. It's all a wonderful universe that J.K. Rowling has given us. And despite you psychopaths out there on the internet screaming and gnashing your teeth, it will do you no good whatsoever because you are having zero effect on the production of this TV series, and it's exactly what we all predicted and has now been proven true once again. Cry, whine, and gnash your teeth some more, boys and girls, because very, very soon, in literally just a couple of years, we're getting the Harry Potter series in 2027. It's going to be glorious. It's going to be wonderful. And it is going to make the wokies cry even more. And that's exactly what they deserve.